So Sam, what attracted you to this character?
Well, an opportunity to kind of disappear into a role and play a guy who has a really valid identity of his own, who's kind of homeless, has an interesting story about how he got there, how he conducts himself while he's out there, and just being able to know that I was going to be able to disappear into this character was kind of okay. I said, okay, I can do all kind of stuff and not be me.
So what did you do to prepare for the role of a homeless man?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing? No, well, you know, we between Alan's my makeup artist, Robert's my hairdresser, and myself, we decided what we wanted him to look like and how we wanted to present him, you know, physically. And after that, the rest of it was just kind of finding his voice and his movement and getting out there and telling the truth about who I thought he was in terms of my relationship with Josh.
Okay. So now your character, the champ, goes from being an up-and-comer to a has-been. And you, Sam,
people do that.
You're not like that. You remain relevant. And how do you think that you've managed to stay relevant after so many movies? You're still like a great fresh actor.
What? What's that? What? Wait a minute. I don't know. Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Wow. I guess because I actually think that I'm doing interesting things, or I try and choose projects that are interesting to me and tell stories that are interesting. I try and find characters on the inside of those stories that are interesting. Hopefully they're different characters, so that people don't get tired of me doing the same thing over and over again. And there's a level of enthusiasm and I guess volume in terms of, you know, going to work. You know, I get up and go to work like everybody else every day. And people tend to say, well, wow, you got so many movies, or you're going to, you know, why do you do it? Well, because it's what I enjoy doing. And like they get up and go to work every day, I kind of enjoy getting them going to work too, because movies are fun to do and interesting. And if you're a storyteller, you tell stories. And I get out there and I tell stories. So hopefully that's part of it. And then I'm actually giving people their money's worth, you know, and that's important too.
So some people say that you're the greatest actor that never won an Oscar. Now, is an Oscar important to you?
It won't validate who I am in terms of what I've done in my career. It'd be okay to have one. It's not the end all be all of, you know, what goes on. I mean, it's an interesting club to be in, you know. Right. There are a few people that have them that I don't know if they should have them, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to be in the club or not, but it's okay.
Now, there's some rumors. There's some rumors around this role that this is a
way too early to even deal with that. You know, and that's a rumor. You know, it's like the rumor that when I was a young actor in New York, every time I did a play off Broadway or in the regions, they go, you know, we're going to Broadway. So it's kind of one of those things you get used to hearing. And you kind of go, yeah, okay, I'll deal with it when we get there. When we get to Broadway and my check increases, I'll be okay. When, you know, the Academy Award time comes around, if my name is called that day and I get to go to the show, great. If not, I'll keep going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So after 100 films, is there a role, like a biopic role, that you're interested in?
No.
No?
Like what?
Oh, yeah.
Who's interested enough to make a movie about this like that?
No.
You know, movies aren't like the theater where, you know, you grow up or you grow into a place where you're, you know, ready to do Macbeth or Othello. Yeah. You know, movies are scripts. They come. They have great stories. If there's a great story there and there's a great character on the inside of it, you kind of do it. You know, movies are more in a genre. You know, I still like to do a Western just because I haven't done a Western. I watched a lot of them growing up.
Right.
It'd be interesting to, you know, put myself in the Old West and see what that was like for me.
Now, lastly, is there anyone that you would like to work with in particular coming up? Or
I still haven't done a movie with Morgan. You know,
yeah.
Kind of like the guys that have been around. I used to do plays with Morgan in New York, and that was fun. So I'd love to do a movie with him before it's all said and done.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.